Technology and its advancement when it comes to elections, and we seem to be improving each and every time that we go to the polls. I am trying to read the leaderboard right in front of me. It says that we now have 15 voting stations that had not opened by 12:30. It is now 2:15, which means that this may have changed, but we will find out from the IEC as time goes by how many voting stations or voting stations were eventually opened. But I do want to turn your attention to the parties that are on the floor to find out. Let's visit them and find out how they're feeling with everything that's going on back in the voting stations. We are with the Land Party on the floor. Dumelang, hi everyone. I just want to find out, the Land Party, how are you feeling with how proceedings are going out in the voting fields? Are you feeling confident? Is everything going well, even here logistically?
Everything is going well thus far. There are a few stations that haven't opened up yet, but we're saying to those voters, strike with your vote, vote for Land Party.
Tell us what's so important about the Land Party. Am I going to get the land if I vote for the Land Party?
Yes, you are. What we're saying is that you're going to get the land through referendum. That's what we're saying. So definitely land should be given to the people.
Land should be given to the people, they say. I'm moving to the CSA. I have a lady sitting by herself here. And let's find out how you're feeling about the progress thus far, ma'am. The people who are voting for CSA, are you confident that the process is going smoothly?
We are absolutely confident that the process is going very well. We've had very positive feedback on the telephone as well as on social media. It's blowing up on our website and on social media. Photos, videos, people saying that they are voting for us. So it's going excellent.
Fantastic. We'll be catching up with you later on to find out if you still are confident. Let's move over to COPE and find out how they're feeling as things have progressed now. It's now 2:15 since 7 o'clock that the voting polls have been opened. Let's find out how COPE is feeling. Hi. Who's going to speak?
Hi. Oh, very well in yourself. Yes. We're feeling extremely confident. We think we've got an amazing response from social media and from on the street. And I was at the polls this morning at the voting booth, and it was absolute chaos, and the response was wonderful. Absolutely. We're really upbeat, and we think we're going to upset the apple cart somewhat.
You think? We'll see later on. I will be keeping tabs on you guys to find out if you still be feeling this confident later on. And lastly, let's find out from the Democratic Alliance how they're feeling at nearly 2:30 on the first day of voting, or the only day of voting, on the 8th of May. Hello. Please tell us how you're feeling with the process outside. What are your party agents saying? Are you confident with everything that's happening?
Well, look, the fact of the matter is that there's been a strong turnout, particularly in areas where we have previously been the winners. So in DA areas, there is a good turnout, and we're obviously pleased with that. We think that there's a good, strong prospect of winning, or at least keeping the ANC below 50% in Gauteng and the Northern Cape, and also we'll retain the Western Cape without difficulty based on the turnouts that we're seeing. We are having difficulties. There are ballot shortages being reported. We do report those. The turnaround time on resolving issues isn't as fast as we want, and it is of concern to us, but we have raised those concerns.
That's fantastic. Well, what we do know is that the IEC is keeping everyone in tabs, so they have a media briefing every now and then where they're keeping the public as well as political parties about the updates about what's happening out there at the voting stations. And I have also managed to go and vote. It was quite seamless. I hope everyone out there at home is making their mark and going out there in numbers and vote. Please vote. And with that, I'm handing you back to Arabile in the studio.
Yeah, well, Diabo, of course, as you said, that situation itself, a seamless one when it comes to voting as well. Then hopefully we'll continue to cross throughout South Africa.